Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Teddy, and in this video, we have 8 summer designer fragrances for men. We're gonna go through and get your reaction on from a woman's perspective. Now, these are some that you have smelled, but also majority I would say you maybe haven't smelled.
Yeah, I'd say half and half, yeah.
Half and half. So I wanted to, with the summer months coming along, get some of these fragrances in front of you, get some takes. Some of these I really like. I'm actually not as familiar with all of these. Some of these we just purchased. So what we're gonna do, go ahead, sample them all out, go one by one, and at the end, favorite and least favorite.
Perfect.
Shall we begin?
We can.
Okay.
Nice and bright. Fresh. I like it.
So that's Lalique. This is known as white.
Okay.
So notes in this one, lemon leaf, you have white pepper, bergamot. You're also getting cedar, nutmeg. So this is a fragrance that I would say is more citrus, spicy, zesty is the way I would describe this fragrance.
Very much so. I get the white pepper and the lemon right off the top. I don't think it's gonna be my favorite. It doesn't blow me away, but It's nice and refreshing. I think it would be good for a nice summer day, going to the gym, doing something outside even.
Okay, we'll keep it going.
Okay.
Next up, we have Abercrombie First Instinct.
I love this one. I would be able to pick it in a lineup for sure. You get the melon, which I like in a summer fragrance, especially because a lot of the others are more aquatic or they are citrusy. But right off the bat with this one, you really get that prominent melon on the top, which I just adore. And I think it's really nice and refreshing.
Youthful too.
Yeah,
So.
from Abercrombie, you wouldn't expect anything else, but love it.
Okay, next up, it's Montblanc Legend Spirit.
So my initial thoughts are you definitely get the lavender note in there, but it's not so strong on the lavender because you still get the watery notes, citrus. It's just very light and refreshing. I don't think it's my favorite Montblanc, but I still like that one, I think, better than Lalique.
Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. So next up here, this is something we just acquired, so.
Very citrusy. I like it. This one is similar to the first one, I would say, just because it's that very typical summer fragrance. It's like bergamot, citrus, a little floral maybe, a bit aquatic.
I'll share my takes at the end, but yeah, this does have mostly bergamot off the top, which I've noticed now looking at a lot of these are going to have a marine type of approach, aquatic approach to most of them. Okay, next up, it's Lacoste.
I like this one. It's a little bit more creamy than the others, which I can always appreciate. Cedar, leather, maybe. Very nice.
So this is the EDT version, which is kind of confusing because I remember looking at this in the past in a different packaging. On the label it says EDT, so I know a lot of people might think this is like the Eau de Parfum version, but
okay.
You know, EDT. It seems like they changed their packaging since they released the EDP version.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I like it.
Okay, continue along. I don't believe you've smelled this one either.
Well, this one's very like zesty and bright. I picture someone spraying this in the morning, like before they go on a nice swim. Yeah, very aquatic, very bright, zesty, fresh, marine, as the package says. That's definitely accurate. There's a little bit of floral in here too, maybe neroli. I will say it is a bit generic, like a gel body wash, which is not a bad thing if you're, I mean, in the summer, you want to smell fresh, you want to smell clean, obviously. So definitely not a bad thing, but just a little bit generic, but I like it.
Okay, next one.
I love this one. It has orange in it, which I'm definitely smelling. Very nice, refreshing, light, out on a boat, on the Amalfi Coast. You're sitting on a boat, that's what it smells like to me. I always just, when I smell this one, think of the commercials with the people jumping in the water, and it's like a beautiful backdrop and a nice linen shirt. I just picture it all in my head, but I love this one. I really like that a lot.
Last one.
All right.
Then we'll do ranking.
Ooh, this one is, it's nice. It is a bit more mature than the rest. I think it kind of reminds me of an aftershave a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little bit more shaving cream, getting ready in the morning. Pepper, in comparison to the others, it does just smell a bit more mature and masculine. Still very nice though. I like it.
You want to just take a moment and then leave your final.
Yeah, I think I'll actually be able to
rank them in order?
Yeah.
All right, so Courtney, you spent some time, you made your final decisions. Want to walk us through your decision-making process here?
Yes, and I will start with number 7 here. Still like this one, just not my favorite because it is a little bit more mature. I think maybe that's just what you think of also when you hear Davidoff. It just, they seem a little bit dated to me, not in a bad way. So
that's your least favorite?
Yeah.
And then talk about this, where you're looking at for like the middle of the pack here.
So
like, how'd you break it up?
These 4 would all smell great on a guy. Definitely not offensive, but just maybe wouldn't leave a like lasting wow factor.
And that's Lalique, Zegna, Bvlgari, and Montblanc that we're talking about here.
Yes. And then for these top 3, I chose Lacoste, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense, and Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct. So if we're thinking about what I would like Teddy to wear, or I'm on a date with someone in the past and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they smell so good, these are the 3 that really stood out to me. I think all of these would be a really great choice. They are a little bit more youthful, I will say. It's kind of funny, I gravitated towards those out of the other ones, but this one, the melon note, I just love it so much. It's been my favorite for quite some time when I'm thinking about summer fragrances, so obviously that one took the first spot, but obviously you shouldn't just wear something because you want a woman to like it, but you will make a good lasting impression if you wear any of those, I think.
Well, if they're trying to talk to Courtney Ryan, so that's all subjective at the end of the day. So,
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Courtney. Appreciated that. I think summertime is a interesting time to try different fragrances. I also think because we're looking at designers here, and given that the fragility of a lot of these top notes that come with summertime fragrances are usually very volatile, I think it's a good way to explore into some of these more affordable tiers of fragrances. Just try different things, overspray it, have fun. You're not going to offend anybody. I think these are just a great lineup of fragrances that do exactly that. But guys, thank you again so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Really would appreciate that. And also check out our Instagram. We just started an Instagram account, have great photography of the different bottles. It's a great way to also communicate with us a little more directly there. All right, guys, well, thank you again so much for watching. Be well, and we'll see you all very soon.